Drama series Young and Restless, Rory Gibson shares footage of life-changing experience. My whole being is going numb right now. Noah Newman of Geno City recalls a happy occasion that was met with praise from his significant other but hatred from the family dog. In October of 2021, Rory Gibson made his debut on Young and Restless as the unforgettable Noah Newman. Her nephew, who had been residing in London, England, unexpectedly showed up at the Tuscan estate where Ashland and Victoria were having the wedding of the century. It's never easy for a recast to step into a role, but Gibson looked like he was born to play this one. He looked a lot like Robert Adamson, his predecessor, and embodied the character's laid-back demeanor and the attractive qualities of Nick and Sharon, who were essentially his parents. When Noah moved back in with his family and friends in Geno City, he was a broken man. He had recently been left by a fickle bartender who didn't want to commit to a long-term relationship. How many times have you heard that story? In any case, Noah began to have romantic feelings for his sister's boyfriend's ex-girlfriend, Tessa. Fans were left with a sour taste as they recalled the enmity that had existed between them before this, but alas. Noah battled hard against his love for Tessa, spending his evenings drinking and carousing with a string of women who were never committed to him. He was able to be pleased for Tessa and Mariah and be emotionally ready to move on once he began assisting them in planning their wedding. Allie and Gwen has arrived. When Jack's granddaughter visited town, she scoffed at Noah's feeble attempts at humor. This was clearly a sign that the two were destined to end up together. To be sure, they became closer than two bugs in a rug during a heated debate over Billy's podcasts. Gibson took some time to reflect on a memorable moment in his life. Learning he had landed the job on Young and Restless, which came after Noah severed ties with his father's charity, New Hope, in an effort to create an art-themed nightclub in town. Gibson shared a wealth of behind-the-scenes photographs from filming on the patio of Crimson Lights in an Instagram post, including a fantastic shot of himself and Joshua Morrow in character as Noah and Nick. Who knew that the coffee shop would be so conveniently located next to the Chancellor's family room? It's no surprise that Chance enjoys hanging out there. Gibson reflected, "1 year ago today, I stepped into CBS and did a screen test for Noah. I received the part after a short journey home and maybe 5 missed calls from my agents. The actor's lucky girlfriend caught the moment he found out the news and shared it with the world. He is walking around and says, 'I don't even know what I'm feeling right now,' while she hoots her approbation. 'I'm completely numbed out,' he says, to which one of his dogs comically gives him the cold shoulder." Gibson continued, "I'm very grateful to call Y&R my home. This past year has been a treasure. We're thrilled to have him on board." Read on to see all the goodies that he included in his post. Courtney Hope, Sally, Connor Floyd, Chance, and the rest of the cast chimed in to show their support for Mel Gibson's social media memorial, with Hope writing "Hell yes," and Floyd writing "Gang, gang," and the latter adding a string of emojis. Visits were made by Sharon Case, Sharon, Sean Dominic, Nate, Brittany Sarpy, Elena, Kate Fairbanks, Tessa, and Christian LeBlanc, Michael.